kailangan ituloy yung pagbabago.
Ating mithiin tungo sa makabagong mga Mindanao ay may isang
pamumuhay ng mga
iTalk. Usapin ngayon, isyong dapat bigyan ng linaw at solusyon. Usapin ng lipunan na dapat lahat tayo may pakialam. Ilalatan, hihimayin sa iTalk ng iMinds Philippines.
Ma'am, during those time when I took my office as Maguindanao del Norte Governor, talagang karami-raming mga challenges na nangyayari. At that time, parang mabagal talaga yung takbo ng lahat ng pwedeng gagawin sa Maguindanao del Norte. But now that we are already in a stable situations, we have so many projects that have already completed and even turned over already to the recipient. Like for instance, in Matanog, we have several projects there that have already completed, ma'am. Then also in this municipality, in Sultan Kudarat, the first one was the repair of the road in Pinaring, connecting in sanitarium. So natapos na namin yun, ma'am. Then on Kawuntalan side, maraming kalsada doon na hindi natapos na simento. Lahat tapos na namin yung simento. In North Upi, karami-raming project din na natapos na kailangan ng ita-turnover. And in fact, the mayor of Upi, si Christine Piang, is already ready for the cutting of ribbon of that project. Number one is the concreting of roads, admin also, and the marking of our boundaries. And also, some municipalities completed their project of what you call this travelers in. The concept of this travelers in, man, is once na dadaan ka sa isang munisipyo, kung kailangan ng driver na magpahinga ng konti, mga 30 minutes, o di kaya kailangan niyang mag-pray doon, kailangan niyang magtulog doon ng kahit konti lang, pwede niyang gawin. At saka complete. That's in Matanog, and also in Parang. And all the municipalities for that matter, meron kami. Actually, this is an initiative from National Electrification Administration in compliance with the directive of the President that kailangan lahat ng barangay o di kaya municipality malagyan ng ilaw o di kaya power. So, kinonsult lang kami kung ano ang amin doon. So, we affirmatively saying that we are favor to that. And in fact, Admin Almeida, we have this meeting last week with the Magelco General Manager, si Suray, and the present at that time is the owner of Boitis. Nandun yun siya. So because the plan that we want to expand is the power of Cotabato Light. Already expanded in Sultan Kudarat and even in Datu Udin, but they are still working to expand further. So in that expansion, we need the support of legislative support, because the franchise must be emanates from the expansion of the franchise must be emanated from the Congress. So I have talked to Speaker Romualdez, and he want really to sponsor the expansion of that. So according to Almeida, he asked me kung ano ba ito, kailan i-implement, after election na ba ito o di kaya before election. Sabi ko, before election na kasi karami-raming mangyayaring hindi masama kung hindi maganda kung nandyan tayo sa during election na wala pa tayong mga ilaw-ilaw dyan. The plan release, ganito mama. Just last week, the nomination committee of the United Bangsamoro Party invited us, and that committee chaired by no less than the Chief Minister. And they asked me kung ano ang aking plano. So sinabi ko na sa kanila, ma'am, na option to run as governor is no longer considered. So yes, that is final, ma'am. So sinabi ko rin kay Chief Minister, sinabi ni Chief Minister, kung ganon, magiging MP ka na lang. Sabi ko, isa yun sa option, sir. So tinanong din ako kung, sabi niya, saan ka ba? Mag-parliamentary district ka ba? O di kaya mag-party nominee ako? Sabi ko, either of the two accepted din sa akin. At sa meron pang accepted din sa akin, ma'am, na isa. Hindi na lang ako isali sa MP kung sakaling nakikita na merong masosolve na problem ang hindi ko pagsali sa MP. Like, for instance, ma'am, my advocacy since the start of this BTA is kailangan ang nandyan is yung mga taong talagang alam ang paggawa ng batas. So, in my case, if ever na mayroong masubstitute sa akin na abogado, I will openly give into that. Kasi kailangan yung abogado sa... Yes, I have already told this to the nomination committee. I don't think because, ma'am, except, ma'am, kung mga ministries, ganun, ma'am. Kasi you can be a minister, you can be a minister even you are not a member of the parliament. The reply of the Chief Minister, sabi niya, hindi pwedeng mangyari yun. Ito ay sinasabi ko na yung hindi pwedeng mangyari yun na maalis ka sa MP. Yun ang sabi niya. But all these things will build down to the decision of the leadership. Meaning, if you're talking to leadership of BARM and the leadership of national government. I think there's no problem on the relationship. Because you know, the relationship of the UBGP officials, it's not only ngayon. Just imagine, we are 40 years na magkasama sa hirap at ginawa kung sasabihin pa natin very, very maintindihan na sitwasyon. So, wala akong nakikita na mga problema na may mga relationship. Sinabi na Chief Minister yan na open siya. Siguro siya ang tamang sumagot doon. Open daw siya, even the BGC is open, si Chief Minister na makipag-alyansa siya. So if he is open, then open din kami kasi siya man ang leader namin na kailangan sundin. Ang aking masabi lang, ma'am, is we are in a democratic process, and talking of legal matters, it can only be addressed by legal solution. The BARM has its enough lawyers. The Malacanang has also enough lawyers. And even other organizations for that matter also lawyers. So let us wait what there will be their action on particular issue. But as of now, there's no other way except to accept the ruling of the Supreme Court. So mga move na gagawin ng mga ibang sectors, hindi pa natin makikita yan. Definitely, ma'am, we are sad because we fought the interest of the Bangsamoro. That includes the Sulu, the Tosog people. But in this case, ang sinasabi lang man doon is excluded yung Sulu when it's come to governance. Pero yung pagtulong sa mga Bangsamoro, pagtulong sa mga Tosog, wala yung sa desisyon ng Supreme Court. At saka kung sinabi man yun ng Supreme Court, hindi pwedeng tulungan yung mga Tosog, siguro meron na namang mangyari na hindi maganda. Pero wala namang sinabi yung Supreme Court na hindi tulungan yung mga Tagalo. Nandun pa rin yung tulong. And in fact, in Islamic parlance and Islamic point of view, all Muslims and even non-Muslims are brothers. So tulong sa kanila talagang kailangan. We are obliged din as individual, as government, na tulungan sila kasi otherwise you are violating the basic principle of Islam na kailangan magtulungan yung lahat ng mga Muslim.
Kailangan distinguish yung right.
Ating mithiin tungo sa makabagong sanggana ay may isang katuparan
iTalk. Usapin ngayon, isyong dapat bigyan ng linaw at solusyon. Usapin ng lipunan na dapat lahat tayo may pakialam. Ilalatag, hihimayin sa iTalk ng iMinds Philippines.